Right, here we go. Video. All right, here are six things well, that I can say I just don't disagree with while living here in the Philippines, or somewhat don't like. But hey, no matter where I go, right, there's gonna be things that I don't like. But here are six things that pops up to my head that just kind of they're not annoying. It is what it is, But here they are. Number one, it would be the driving situation, driving and the road conditions, right? The driving safety for me, it's like it's like driving the wild, wild west. I mean, no, whatever rules apply wherever you come from, they don't really apply here. It's kind of go for what you know, right? There's no highway, but there's no patrol whatsoever on the road, or the conditions of the road are subpar. But we make it happen, right? And the road conditions, it's like a never-ending task here, right? The road conditions or the infrastructure of the roads, right? Host a big safety concern also, right? That the driving and the road conditions, to me, that's kind of number one for me. Everything else, it is what it is. But those are my concerns, right? The driving conditions and the roads, right? What I mean by driving conditions, I mean the drivers, right? The qualification of the drivers and some rules and regulations that are not intact or enforced. Uh, the number two, it would be the brownouts. Not so much the planned brownouts, but the unexpected brownouts. If you're in the middle of a task or something, and if the brownout is not planned, because you can prepare for a planned brownout, but one's just unexpected, and you don't know how long it's going to be. But we make it work, right? We make it happen, right? So it's not really a big deal. It's just something small that I just don't, mm, you know. Number three, number three, there is no 911 here in the Philippines. If there's an accident, or you in need of police service or anything, fire, there's no 911 like where you are, right? Now, there is a 911 hotline, but that's a 911 hotline, right? But it's not directly to, hey, I need this or I need that, because you call the 911 hotline, that's a whole other situation. But there's no immediate 911. Hey, someone's breaking or entering into my home. I just had an accident. Someone needs to be flown off by a helicopter. No, you ain't finna get none of that. There's no 911. The good Samaritans here are your 911, really. Other than that, hey, it is what it is. Hey, we get by. Hey, we got to do what we have to do. No firearms, right? Foreigners cannot possess. I said foreigners cannot possess a firearm. No weapon, you know, pertaining to a firearm, right? So kind of do your due diligence on that. And that's a big one for a lot of people, for a foreigner not being able to carry or house a firearm here in the Philippines, right? Another one would be number five. That would be waste management. The Philippines population and the waste management, kind of go hand in hand. So you can kind of see where I'm going. The population, waste management. The they do the best they can, depending on where you are. You know, it's more so in Manila where you tend to see it because of the population, right? That's, there's no strategic, waste management plan here that I see, but we make it happen here. Other than that, it is what it is, right? It depends on the area. It depends on the barangay. It depends on the city, right? Each one is different, right? They kind of take charge of their own waste management, right? So it depends on where you are. But overall, you can see it. It's not like it would be, in the West or wherever else you're from, pretty much. Which goes to entail, connects to number 6. The rodents, meaning rats, and the mosquitoes. I can't speak enough on the mosquitoes. Man, those mosquitoes are like helicopters. Then again, that goes back to, you know, management again, on pests and mosquitoes. That's not a high priority here, right? Like maybe, where the health department would get involved or things of that nature. But then again, it depends on where you are here in the Philippines. Uh, but those are my immediate 6, right? Hey, but after saying those 6, I can say this. The culture here, right? The people make up for those 6 things, right? The culture is great. That's why I'm here. The culture. Because after saying those 6 things, my kind of dislikes, man, the culture here, man, makes up for it, man. Whereas for us, you really don't even see that. But anyway, let me know some of your dislikes, if you're here in the Philippines or if you're in Southeast Asia. Make sure you like, share, and what? Subscribe. Peace. Appreciate you.